Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back to the show. We are so excited to have our next guest here joining us. Excited to have her here to talk more about her personal one-on-one studio and, of course, all that she does here, personal level fitness. Alexandra Craig joining us here live today as an exercise physiologist, nutrition coach, also nutrition level 1 nutrition coach, I should say, nutrition level 2 master coach, and the owner of her own company, Personal Level Fitness. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Pleasure to have you back. Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're located.
Sure, absolutely. So I have owned this private one-on-one personal training business for going on 20 years with my husband. And it's been fun to see the lives we have changed. So I'm going to show some testimonials today. You can locate us on the web at personallevelfitness.com. You can call us at 614-488-0004, or you can shoot me an email, personallevelfitness@gmail.com. We're located in Columbus, Ohio, specifically Upper Arlington by the Ohio State University. And so that is a little about our location.
Great. Well, thank you for being here and for joining us. We've been on the show quite a few times now, getting to know each other, which is a great thing. I got to meet one of your trainers. That was last week, right?
Yeah,
Yay.
Absolutely.
All right. So for new timers here, I know we're going to discuss some of the testimonials, but did you want to start off by talking a little bit more about the studio is about, your holistic approach, nutrition guidelines? Where did you want to begin?
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, let's break it down what we do. Sure. So we are strictly one-on-one, which means that when you walk into our studio, we have a cardio room up front that everyone can use anytime. As you walk through the studio, we have 3 rooms that look exactly alike. So we can bring 3 people at one time. And everybody is in their own room with their own trainer and their own equipment. So nobody gets in your way. No one is staring at you. No one is taking pictures, anything crazy. The trainer is in there just 100% focused on you, not looking at a cell phone, not checking emails, whatever, but really focusing on you and your form and your safety and your goals. Your goals, not our goals. We are here for our clients. So we work a lot with nutrition, make things very simple. On the nutrition front, making sure that everything is broken down from this big, hairy goal into smaller, doable pieces. And just making sure that everything is not overwhelming, but very, very doable so people get success, that they can actually get to their big goal. And then we do fitness assessments. We look at body fat, strength, flexibility, cardiovascular fitness, and then always offer awesome customer service to the nth degree. We like to baby our clients, give them a white glove treatment. Yeah. We even offer a room temp as compared to cold water. So
really?
So we go the extra mile. So what else do we do? The holistic approach is just about us focusing on the person individually and taking their goal and making it doable for them via weight training, nutrition, and cardiovascular programming. So those 3 things can get you a result, and it's the way you mix and match that to get a specific result for that client. So it just depends on their commitment, what they want to change, what they don't want to change, and then we put that realistic goal to match what they can live with, do a lifestyle, and keep the weight off, muscle on, whatever they want to do. So it really is all about them all the time.
Awesome. I love it. I love it too. Great. Yeah. And, we're going to hear some client testimonials, actually show some today too. Is right?
Yes. So, okay. You want me to share my screen?
Sure. Do you want to share your screen, or we can still continue talking?
I do. Okay? I have a super cute, our client. This is her 2nd baby with us.
Oh my goodness.
And so this is, can you see that?
Hold on. I don't see it yet. I just see you.
How do I share my screen? Maybe I can't share my screen.
Yes, you can.
Okay. How do I?
So it should be on the bottom where it says share, right?
Yes.
And then you could pick, okay, here we go. There you go.
Okay.
And you pick exactly the one you want to show. So I don't see it yet. Oh, there we go. I see your baby. Or
see, that is our client's baby.
Oh, so
she
cute.
trained with us twice. This is her second baby with us. And we have had another client who's had a baby about 6 months ago now. So she worked through her first pregnancy, through all the postpartum stuff, got her weight down, got pregnant again. And
my gosh.
So now we have this beautiful little girl, and that is her birth actual day. So the 24th of September. So she's adorable. So she, of course, sent me a picture. And I'm like, this woman sending me a picture right after she had her baby. It's just adorable. So I love it. So that is super cute. Just to show you kind of what our team does, we went to axe throwing, and that was super fun. So we do a lot of team stuff too, and I think that really helps with team bonding. Mm-hmm. Here's our wall in our studio, and I don't know if you can see both of them, but here's when you walk in our front door, right over here. Yeah. And you can see our wall with all our testimonials on it.
Oh my goodness, that is the wall of testimonials.
Yeah, I know. And I couldn't even get them all up there. I could go to ceiling to floor, and I just am like, there's just too, I don't have enough frames. And so then this is the close-up view of that. And all of those people are on our website.
Wow.
This particular person, Katie Grundy, I have talked about her on this program before, and she was the one that actually had a little bit of gut trouble when she came in. She, this is her words, COVID-19 left me in a slump, didn't leave my home very often. I was not active at all. I was gaining weight. I didn't feel good physically. I never tried any other things. I wasn't very educated when it came to working out and how nutrition worked. Personal level fitness work, because they taught me how to work out and how nutrition works. Education is a powerful tool that's underrated. They really care about you and your goals. The training sessions are one-on-one. She felt very focused. Customer service is excellent. Team is friendly and fun. And she said we answered any questions or concerns that she had. The biggest thing, she said, and we did her fitness assessments all along. She lost 18 pounds of fat. Some muscle gain. She went from 27.6% body fat to 19.2% body fat, which is quite a big deal. She lost a total of 25.5 inches. She has a healthier relationship with food because she had a lot of just not so great reactions to food. And so this, like I said, we kind of stripped it down and looked at the stuff that was bothering her, the stuff that didn't, and then the stuff that was in the middle, and kind of took it from there. And her gut is so healthy now. She gained energy and confidence.
Awesome. Mm-hmm.
And then she gained strength, which helped her get back into figure skating. I think I said that before with her. She was starting lessons, and now she's competing, and she's kept her weight off, and just continued to really maintain. And she is actually even a little bit less body fat than the picture you see, because she's just doing her lifestyle, which is really great. She's just on a great road. Mm-hmm. So that is wonderful. This picture right here is of a client who, let me pull up her little sheet. She had been with us for a while ago, and a few years ago, I think it was maybe 15 years ago, and she ended up coming back this past year and a half ago.
Okay.
And she had put on some weight, was feeling, like she was in a slump as well, and started back, and she's already lost, I think, a size. She just feels mentally better. Her stress is better. Her anxiety is so much less. So it's not just about the physical, but about the mental and emotional. When you have a better physical self, you just mentally feel better.
Yeah.
And then you emotionally feel better, especially when you have a really good, healthy relationship with food. And that's what we try to do with nutrition guidelines. We never do fad diets. We always do everything sustainable, and we always meet the clients where they're at. We're not going to tell them to cut anything out. That just doesn't help.
Yeah.
They already feel coming to us like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to cut everything out No, that's just not the case. Hey, if you want to eat pizza, but let's do it in moderation. So that's our thing. Let's do cardio in moderation. Let's do weight training in moderation. Let's do nutrition in moderation. And then if you have a specific goal that takes a little bit more tweaking, then okay, we'll see if that's something that you want to dive further down that rabbit hole, and that's totally fine. But we just always make sure, like, hey, up front, here's what you can get with these habits over here. You can always tweak. You can always just coast. But it's totally up to them, which makes it really nice. And then this little guy here, we did some yoga with penguins.
Oh,
so you can see that little guy. Hopefully,
I love it.
There he is.
How cute! I saw. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that was fun. They brought these penguins in. We're like, everybody stops with the yoga and just like,
of course,
over the penguins. And then this is a picture when we were masking up, obviously, during COVID, and people were back in the studio. And it was great. We were already ready for that. The only thing we had to do is add a mask because we were private rooms. We had hand sanitizer everywhere. People felt super comfortable. And then another thing I kind of wanted to show was, this is one of my meal preps. I prep about 30 to 50 meals every month or so for myself, my family, and I put them on my Instagram for fitness. And I like to encourage people to prep because the better you are at kind of making your own stuff, and it doesn't have to be hard. Prepping can be just a sandwich.
Yeah.
It makes a difference. You feel a little bit healthier. You're more prepared. And then you have a plan. You're not just going into things, blindly trying to figure things out. Here's what one of our studio rooms look like.
Sure.
That's my trainers. We're always obviously really close, spotting, tap cueing, making sure they can feel the muscles. And then we also do online training. Here's Fred. And
Hi, Fred.
You're doing a good job. That bird dog. He was doing an online session there because we do online personal training.
Okay.
He was actually doing a yoga session there, yoga/stretching. So he was doing a really good job with that. And our clients really appreciate that because we do have some that go to Florida. They're snowbirds. And so they will actually stick with their training through the winter with us because they can't find anybody down there that they're comfortable with. I'm sure there's people that they're comfortable with us. And so they know that they can just pop online. We're going to be there and know what to do for them. So that's great. There's my cute little dog.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name's Macy. She's a Cavachon.
Oh my goodness, adorable.
I know. We have to keep her exercise too.
So cute.
And then this is Christy Cranich. She did, you can tell with her little pants there, she did an amazing job. She was a client years ago, had done really well with us, left, did it on her own. Of course, sometimes, people fall backwards into their ways. It's okay. You just pick your britches up and start again. It's all right.
Yeah.
But then she did come back and ended up really putting on some muscle and losing quite a bit of fat. Her testimonial is that we worked for her because of the accountability and encouragement of the trainers. Their confidence in me helps me to achieve more than I ever could thought. We're obviously close, but the private rooms give individual attention. The coaches have knowledge and skills to provide the right workout combination for me to achieve my goals. Many different other places between us and others is we're always flexible with people's schedules. I think that's one thing when we have clients that we do. It's a busy world. And so we are very flexible with people's time because we know things happen. And so we do really try to work around people's schedules and honestly not complain. People will call, oh my gosh, I just can I come in later? We have a little bit of rules on that. They can reschedule once within the day and they don't get double charged, which I think is nice, where other places would charge them twice or just not come in. We are always there. That is our goal, is to be there for the client whenever they need us. So all of our clients train with all of our trainers. And so that makes that happen.
I love it.
Yeah. So she's gained strength and maintained weight loss and an investment in my overall health that I very much enjoy. So nice to have a team that focuses on me and my goals. So lots of nice testimonials. I have plenty more, but I'll let you ask some more questions.
Well, how many years have you been doing this for now?
20.
Did you have the
20
studio?
in March of 25.
Oh,
so
my
20
goodness.
years.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I've been personally, before that, I did 8 years of just independent training.
Okay.
And so from there, we went to opening our own studio because I worked in a big box gym. I wasn't overwhelmed. I had always trained in a big box gym, but it was overwhelming for other people, and I could see that. And it wasn't always the best positive atmosphere amongst trainers and amongst people. They were, getting a little bit of the wrong impression about nutrition. How do I look like, these fitness or figure people and just eat my normal food? Well, it's a little bit different game, and you don't have to compare yourself to that. They're on a different playing field, right? And so we're working with people who want to be healthy and who don't want to be on a yo-yo. We don't want that to happen. And I think a lot of people come to us and they're very, very frustrated with how many times they've gained and lost the same 15, 20 pounds because they tried these 5 different things. And so we have to break that cycle and really get into the mental aspect of it, as far as, okay, this is just a thing that your brain goes to. And so we just need to create a different neural pathway for you. Yep. And it's not willpower. It's about just building a habit over and over, kind of like you're walking. You've probably done it now a few weeks in a row and talking. And it's becoming a little bit more of a habit. So that's what we really try to work on with the nutrition aspect too.
Oh, I love it. Let's remind everyone how we can reach out to you, please.
Yes. So personallevelfitness@gmail.com. Please give me a question or two in my inbox. And then personallevelfitness.com for our website. And then you can check out our Instagram at Personal Level Fitness. We're on Facebook, Personal Level Fitness. If you Google Personal Level Fitness, obviously we're going to pop up. And then you can call 614-488-0004.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Also, just want to point out, go to the website again, personallevelfitness.com. Schedule that free session. I love hearing that, right? Did you say free for the first one? That's awesome. That's good to know, to get to know you. Yay. And good. And let's continue talking more about your holistic approach and these nutrition guidelines with weight loss, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. So when somebody first comes in, we always tell them it's a process. And it doesn't happen overnight. With us, we are very based on the sustainability and what they can do forever. And so when a client comes in, a lot of people will say, oh my gosh, I need to do 5 days of lifting and 6 days of an hour of cardio a day. And I need to eat just carrots, or whatever, soup or whatever it is, right? And no, we're not on a liquid diet. We're not on any of that. We just, if you're eating a lot, let's just watch portions at first. And let's take one thing at a time. And then, okay, you're coming here for the weight training. That's part of that approach. That's going to help with the mind, help with the emotions. You're getting those endorphins out and feeling really good. And then when you add the cardio, you're going to feel even better, but you don't have to do an hour of cardio a day. Just start with like 10 minutes or 10 minutes twice a week. Just like with your walking, just walk for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, one time a week. And then you can always build up from there. You don't have to do everything all at once. And that takes, I think, that huge cloud away. And it's okay. Like, I think people respond better when they hear it from someone like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't have to do all that stuff at once. It's impossible. And it's not very helpful to your psyche or your emotion when you can't do it. You name 10 things you're going to do and you can't do it because it's just too much. Nobody can do it, right?
Yeah.
So it's easier holistically to start with just those 3 things, the weight training, nutrition, and cardio. Pick one to start. Like, if you can just get in for the weight training, great. You can always add the cardio later and then the nutrition. But if you do want to lose weight, nutrition is always going to be a factor. Even if you want to gain weight, nutrition is a factor. So those never go hand. They don't ever separate. They're always hand in hand. So.
I just recently watched. I'm almost done with watching this thing on Netflix. It's You Are What You Eat.
Yes, you told me about that.
Yeah, okay, I told you that. Okay, good. I'm at the end of it, but the plant-based people compared to the meat people and how they're gaining. Yes. And then I learned this term, which I never knew, sorry, but visceral fat. So that's like the bad fat that's around our organs, which I guess that's the goal of the study. We want to lose that type of fat, and I think it was working with the plant-based diet. But visceral fat, yes.
Right, like fat, it's there.
You don't see it. How do you measure it?
No. So it is in the body fat. Now, if people are, and I think sometimes people dive and get too mixed in the details, if you are overall eating better, living a healthier lifestyle, weight training, putting on lean mass, and then eating a better, nutritious, balanced diet or just nutrition lifestyle, the visceral fat's going to come down. There are more genetically visceral fat in different shapes of people, but that's okay. I think people think, oh, I'm an apple shape or I'm a pear shape, and that's fine. It doesn't mean that you're not healthy or healthy. Just start, just exercise, and those benefits will all come with it. So if you look at where you're at now, as far as a client who's never started, and you just make subtle changes over time, you're going to be healthier. That visceral fat is going to go down. You want some of it because it's there to protect the organs. You don't want a lot of it because then it kind of squishes them. I always say it squishes them in there and makes them not work as well. The organs get a little crowded and things get tight in there. So you want some, but you don't want a ton, right? And you don't want to lose weight so far where you start getting into that visceral fat either. So it's just a nice balance. It's all about balance.
All about balance. Awesome. Well, we still have just 3 minutes left in the show. Great show. Fast. I'm glad I know. It was great seeing all those pictures. Great to share stuff. What else? How did you want to kind of sum up for today's show? What would you like to share? Or how do we end off today?
Yeah. So I would say just start with one thing. If there's one thing on your mind, whether it's starting, just walking or just portion control, just do it. Just make sure to set a goal that you can do, that you have a 9 out of 10 confidence level on. That's the biggest thing that we use. You have to know that you can do it. Once you get some traction with those small goals, you can set some bigger goals. If you need help, I do online nutrition sessions. You just have to reach out to me. Please do. Just shoot me an email at personallevelfitness@gmail.com. I use the whole precision nutrition format, which is great. So I do the online coaching. We do online training sessions. I can do an online consultation for you. If you have any questions, just reach out and ask. I love to help people. So please just reach out. But call our phone, 614-488-0004. Check us out on our website, personallevelfitness.com. And like I said, shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you. It'd be great to see who's out there.
Perfect. And what's the email? How do we find you?
personallevelfitness@gmail.com. And I'm Alex or Alexandra, however you want to address me. But I'd love to hear from you and love to help you with some of the things that you're struggling with out there.
Thank you so much. All right. Great having you back, and hopefully we'll connect again. Thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Stay healthy, eat healthy, and I got to think about that visceral fat. Everything comes out. Yeah, no, because it's the overall concept. If you're losing it, you're going to lose it there, so you're not clogging up the organs. All right. Thank you for that. All right. You have a great day.
I will. You too.
Thanks so much, sweetheart. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Of course my kid's in the right car seat. Well, I think he is.
Yeah, my kid's in a booster seat. He was ready to move up. He is ready, right?
Her car seat looks like the right size.
There are probably rules on when to move up to a booster seat, aren't there?
Rear facing, forward facing. I think I have it right.
Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Don't think you know you know. Go to safercar.gov/the right seat.
I know my child's in the right car seat, or else I wouldn't get in the driver's seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.